For Allah, nothing but Allah. Ba is the beginning of Bismillah. Ta is for taqwa, bewaring of Allah. And Tha is for thawab, a reward. Ja is for Jannah, the garden of paradise. Ha is for Hajj, the blessed pilgrimage. Kha is for Khatem, the seal of the prophethood given to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Da is for Deen, al-Islam, religion with Allah since time began. That is for dhikr, remembering Allah, and Ra is for the month of Ramadan.
Embracing Wakfu program for oneself or on behalf of the parent is Sadaqat to Jariyah that we afford the dua, Jannah, be easily life. Key into Wakfu program by bequeathing part of your estate, landed properties and other assets for the sake of Allah. Proceeds or rental fee from this asset shall be judiciously utilized by the tested and trusted Z&S Wakfu Foundation to bring succor to the needy and provision of social amenities and economic empowerment. You can also make a donation of a minimum of 10,000 naira that Z&S Wakfu Foundation will collect to procure assets that are economically viable. No doubt, Wakfu is highly rewarding. Contact Z&S Wakfu Foundation, Suite 12, Tafabalewa Square, Lagos. Call 080-3538-2911. With Wakfu, your asset will earn you Jannah. Be easily life. Be a partaker.
Began, that is for dhikr, remembering Allah.
Nigeria's economic instability has far-reaching consequences, notably the persistent unemployment crisis. Many youth, frustrated by limited opportunities, are lured into online fraud, armed robbery, kidnapping, and social vices.
You are the one that said you are doing business.
To caution the economic hardship in the country, the award-winning Zakat and Sadaqat Foundation, a non-governmental charitable organization, has taken initiative to empower talented individuals with the necessary skills, ideas, and determination to thrive in the business world.
And I, as an underwear brand, I also tutor them on how underwear can contribute to recurring infection.
On today's episode, another set of contestants are prepared to be quizzed by the panelists.
Began, that is for dhikr, remembering Allah.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdurazak Adbola.
I'm Professor Khadija Ido.
Shafadin Baramashi.
Adam Jamia Kanji. Can we meet you?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Olatunji Hikmah Omolola, and I'm the founder of Peter's Laundry Hub. Peter's Laundry Hub is an underwear brand that focuses on providing women with the utmost comfort by delivering high quality and unique underwear. What sets Peter's Laundry Hub apart from other brands is, number one, we offer free consultation before purchase to all our customers to help them choose the perfect design and sizes that suit their body. Two, we offer tips related to women well-being in general through webinars, post on our social media platform. In April, we had one webinar we called, due to our research, we found out that women are facing recurring infections. So we had a webinar where we invited a certified pharmacist, nutritionist, and I, as an underwear brand, I also tutored them on how underwear can contribute to recurring infection. In the last 2 years, we started the brand in 2022, and in the last 2 years, we have been able to serve over 250 returning customers, and we have good reviews from them. In August 2023, I decided to start importing my products myself because I want to offer my customers unique products they cannot find just anywhere. And in space of 30 days, I sold 85%, and my customers loved everything they got. And okay, so as a brand too, we always offer packages related to women well-being, just like that thing inside that blue. If you check it, you're going to see sanitary panty liner, tissue, cotton pants, and pure mascara. The package is called Pure Essence. The reason why I created this package is because last month I was talking, the offer is currently selling out. So last month I was talking with one of my customers, and she said, Hikmah, I used to notice that anytime I pee, after a few minutes, I feel bad odors down there. And it is something I used to experience before. I told my mom about it, and she guided me on how I can do it. So the panty liner inside that package was added to help them before period or after period. The rate women discharge, it is the discharge women, like the rates the discharge come out of our body, it is more higher than normal days. So that panty line now will always come in handy during those days to help to avoid getting in contact with their panties, because discharge, if for females, if they notice that there's one place in that pants, we used to call it gusset. It used to be like it's bleach. The reason is because our discharge is acidic, and if their discharge come in contact with their panties every time, in few days their panties is going to get damaged, and they will be like, the vendor did not sell good panties. But it is not that way. It is because of the discharge. That's why we added the panty liner. Tissue, anytime they pee, after they rinse their private parts, they are going to use tissue. And the mascara is an Arabian perfume that Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam recommended. So they are going to apply it to their vulva. And for the cotton panties, it is because cotton is the best fabric when it comes to panties. It absorbs moisture, keep the private parts ventilated, and it also avoid bacteria from building up. Getting this grant will help us to get products in more quantities, because recently we started getting requests for products in plus sizes. This grant will help us to get products in large quantities to meet our customers' demand. We are going to invest in marketing campaigns to create more awareness for our brand and get tools like manicure, because I notice anytime customer want to buy from us, they'll be like, would this thing fit me? It takes a lot of time to convince them, but if they can see it on human figure like manicure, it is going to help us to convince them easier.
Thank you. Can I ask for your education background? Just 1 minute.
Currently, I am in 400 level student of Ladoke Akitola University studying information system.
I think that was the first question I wanted to ask too. because we have to look at the continuity of the business. And one thing caught my attention, maybe because you're a student there, because when I saw business address Ogbomoso, I'm wondering, how are you going to reach out to your customers from Ogbomoso? Because
I have customers in Lagos. Even currently, last month we badged our first international client in UK. Okay. We are sending out orders to UK. It will get to her in next month. Yes. Fine. So we use social media platforms like WhatsApp.
I know.
Instagram.
That's what I'm saying. Why Ogbomoso? So after Ogbomoso, where next are you? Where is your base for now?
My base is Ogbomoso.
Your parents are there?
Yes. I'm an indigene of Ogbomoso, and I also school in Ogbomoso.
Okay, so that's your address. Okay. Anyway, now you said it. I was wondering, equipment. What kind of equipment do you really need? What's a soft box? Sorry.
Soft box is like, it is a light that we use it is a light that, just like these LED lights we use, it is always ash on me when I'm doing the videos, because
to project your...
Yes, to project, it is always ash, but that soft box is going to help our light to be soft, and it's going to make our product more appealing to our customers.
Okay. Anyway, I can see that even from the front way, I can see you're into photography.
Yes, I'm a product photographer too.
Fine. So what's really, because importation, does that mean we don't have local sources?
We have local sources. I use local sources when I started the brand, but number one, it doesn't meet like the way I want the brand. I want something that they cannot see in just anywhere. They can see it, but it is going to be very it is going to be a lot of hard work, because I used to use at least 1 month to research my products before I import them. I'm going to use 1 month to research for different kind of product that I'll try to see that did my competitors have this thing. I can say it confidently that this thing that is in this side, ever since I searched through Instagram, through Twitter, anyway, I did not see something like that before. And this bralette too, I did not see it anywhere. I used to take my time to research for product that you cannot see just anywhere. And the quality.
What's the range of your cost?
The range of the
prices, sales prices.
My prices start from 1,500 naira and stops at 3,000 naira for panties. But for bralette, it starts from 3,000 naira and hence 7,000 naira.
Which is still average.
Yes.
Well, it's now the transport, the delivery cost.
The delivery cost is different.
Very depending on the location.
Yes, well, for everywhere we deliver to in Southwest, we charge. Before we used to charge 2,100 naira, but now our logistic now charge 4,500. No, they charge 6,000, so we have to change logistic to first delivery. Now we use Sendbox before, and they charge 2,100 naira, but now they change it to 6,000. So to make it easier for customers, we change it to first delivery, and we deliver to them for 4,500 naira anywhere in Southwest.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Yes, my own question is, first and foremost, let me appreciate you for your creativity and your innovative thinking. But I want to say that you have told us the course you are studying presently, but I think there's need for you to go for certification courses, either online or physical, on this your new area of the skill you are trying to. Because to me, I also believe that academic education is just to give us exposure. What actually is going to make you depends on your skill and your potential and your creativity.
Thank you, sir.
So then, can you tell us any likely side effects that can come up from using this? Most especially if an imported, because there's nothing in this world that you have the good side, you don't have the bad side. What are the likely side effects and the risk, and do we mitigate that may likely cause to those who are, to the female that are using? You know that area we use it for is a sensitive area.
Yes, sir.
So what are the likely risks?
When researching for my whenever I'm researching for products, I always make sure that I research for. There's a strategies I use that I'm going to know that this supplier is a trusted one. So I used to make sure that before I place an order with any supplier, I will make sure that they are trusted suppliers. And also I used to tell my customers that before you use the product, try to wash them first. So that way, anything that is on it, you are going to wash it off. So they just have to wash it in a cold water and maybe warm water. It should not be very hot because it is going to affect the elasticity. So like warm water and with meat soap, they are good to go.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Ramasi.
Yeah, since you import your material, how are you coping with the FX fluctuation? How do you intend to continue managing the volatility of this FX?
We make sure that if you are short of products, we always make sure that we make use of air shipping, because we have sea shipping and air shipping. Sea shipping takes 2 to 3 months, but it is not expensive as air shipping. So if you are lack of, maybe like last month now or last 2 months that I was doing exam, we run out of products, so I don't have any choice than to use air shipping, because I want my products to get to Nigeria quickly. So we make sure that the underwear, normally underwear is not something that has weight. It is not something, so it is favorable to some extent it is not something that have weight. So the way suppliers used to pack it, it is going to compress it, but still we always make sure that we use the best. If I notice that I used to compare shipping companies. If I notice that you are charging me, I'm going to change. But I make sure that before I change it, I have people that have used them and testify that they are good.
Okay, thank you very much. Without that, you actually grounded on the activities of this line of business, no doubt. But from my own point of view, I sincerely do not see things that actually speaks to your previous activities in terms of your finances. Even where you have been asked to actually put down your revenue stream, there are just things that I just put in words. There is no figures that actually put to that your business is actually doing fine. And going forward, since you are in school, I'm very sure your school has an accounting department. You can pick a two of friends from there, liars with them. That is still very cheap for you. Maybe let them do some of these jobs for you wherever you are going through these things. And I just want to ask, you initially said you have a customer base of about 250. So on the average, what percentage is active?
On the average, over 60 are active.
60 are active.
Yes.
And then what are the average revenue you get from one?
They don't buy nothing less than 10,000 anytime they purchase.
And 10,000, then what's the profit? How much are you expecting as profit from the 10,000?
It depends. Because
at average.
On average, on that 10,000 naira, I will expect nothing less than 4,500 naira.
4,500 as profit?
Yes.
As profit.
Maybe gross profit.
Ma? Okay, yes, gross profit. That's
I'm talking of net profit. Here
okay, net profit.
Your net, yes. After the logistics, after everything.
No, we are not. No, we don't use.
I'm just thinking that, or just every other expenses, every other related expenses that has to do with your business. What is the net?
Next, okay.
Yes.
Net, like maybe 3,000 naira.
Okay. Because I'm still just wondering why you are here anyway.
Why am I here?
Yeah. Because if you're having 3,000 naira, you are having 3,000 naira or 60% of 250. On a monthly basis, I can imagine how much you are making.
Before I used to. Before I used to drop ship. I don't get.
What's drop ship? What do you mean by drop ship?
Before I used to have people that are going to I'm going to display products first.
Okay.
Because I started then I have only 8,000 naira that I was gifted when I started my business. So anytime people showed interest that they want this product, I'm not going to use my money to buy it. Then when it arrives, take the product pictures, then I'm going to send it down to them. So I'm reimbursing all the revenues into the business back because the business
What can you buy your business at present?
Currently, my business was 150,000 because the last restock I did was my largest restock ever, and that was this is August. That's July.
Well, I'll give you an excuse that you are still a student because if you have a 250 customer base, which I know should have increased, and you have 60%, according to you, say you have 60% active, and you are having like about 30% net profit. So I think the business is self-sustainable, but perhaps maybe because you are still a student, perhaps you are not actually utilizing that advantage at your end. I don't know, maybe you're getting my point. But going forward, my advice is just that you should actually look inwardly and perhaps liaise with those who have this financial knowledge as regards how you are going to leverage on this advantage. Because what I know mostly from those who do what you do at this stage, and based on your knowledge and from what you just told me, I think the business is self-sustainable. And as regards the grants you are seeking for, how do you think these grants will actually because okay, let me see. Because I'm looking at the effect of that 1 million naira on your business. Your business currently, you said it's worth 150,000. So what do you expect from the 1 million naira that you are seeking for? How impactful is it going to be for your business as a person?
I said that recently we started getting requests since like last month. I started getting requests for products in figures that like you mean that 1 million how am I going to double it?
No, like this now. When you are giving this money now, how do you envision your business to be? That how much do you think you will be able to sell per month? Maybe 500,000 naira.
We should be able to sell up to maybe like 250 in a month.
You never give me the thoughts. You haven't given me the thoughts until now. I'll give you that back. I'll give you the excuse that you're a student.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, basically, my advice to you is that I could see that the market you're trying to come in is very large. And then, like your presently, I'm sure you don't have a factory. You're still using maybe like home to do that. The hygienic of what you're producing, I don't know how you're handling it, because that is a concern. To me, it's a big concern. Because when you're sewing something that someone needs to use to protect he or her privacy, you still need to, hygienic is very, very essential, which you need to look at. Secondly, I love the way you present. I won't tell you, like, I don't know, maybe just like, well, that does not mean that you have this opportunity of this money. To me, you still need to do more work. Sincerely yours, you still need to do more work. It's very, very good for you to think at this age that you're looking something better for your future, combined with what you're learning in school. But you still need to look at the technicality of the finance. Because what you're doing, I could see that you're struggling when it comes to finance. The numbers you're giving us is not working together with what you are doing. I would advise you that take it slowly, learn very well when it comes to finance in this kind of presentation, because the market you're going is the fashion market, which is very, very large, and you need to understand the theory of the market in order for you to excel in the market. That is another one. The last one I'm going to tell you is just like try to go along with other students that are entrepreneurs. It's going to assist you in this, and your packaging is very, very fantastic. But I want you to know that that does not mean that you have some people that you don't have this kind of opportunity that is better than you. You still need to work more and try as much as possible where you're going, because you're going to start showcasing your product. Because of the, let me say, the internet issue, people are not seeing the reality of what we are doing. You know, if it is a shop that, okay, let me come to your store, you don't have the store. You're just selling online. Let me come to your, and it's where you are making it. I mean, you don't want to sign a contract with you. That, okay, let's have where, by now you should think in that line, okay, mommy, can you give me this room? Let me use this room for what I'm doing. Okay, if it's a rented apartment, can you rent a place with your colleagues or share a place with those that are working in that line? Can you share a place with a fashion designer? Okay, I'll pay for this 4 square meter wall. Let me understand what I'm saying. I'll pay for this 4 square meter wall. Please give this place to me. Whenever I'm bringing my customer, these are factory, but this is where I'm using in order for you to see the business. Well, this is very, very, very fantastic. Sorry, how old are you?
19.
19. Wow, fantastic. Keep it up. The sky is the limit. And the last thing is that don't throw away the boss. Think in the boss, because this is a new knowledge for JC. Throw away the boss. But there's another thing now that think outside the box.
Well, don't throw away
the box. Thank you very much for coming. Really appreciate it.
As the panelists scrutinize and decide on the finalists, Zakat and Sadaqat Foundation's appeals for support of sponsors, donors, Zakat and Sadaqat payers in order to fund these great ideas for more employment opportunities in the country.
Remembering Allah.